Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War at Stalliongrad. Let's continue on for the last left off. So, one thing I noticed in between episodes is that this country appears called Jackie Clan. It's fantastic. And now we can kind of continue on. So we're building our Palace of the Soviets. It's going to take 1,000 days. Apparently. Or it's going to take 23 days. I'm not too sure, honestly. We shall see. Yeah, we have low pony manpower, but we're going to get that up slowly. We're only, we have 0.3% of the population we can still recruit into our armed forces. They're mostly destroyers, early destroyers. We got a few heavy ships. We can also upgrade, apparently, all these ships as well. Early class, early destroyer. I guess the bug class? Can I upgrade all ships? Oh, you're early cruisers. Okay. All these destroyers then. I guess make them bug classes. Okay, can I not upgrade you? Okay, you can be made into... I guess Marty classes? I'm really not too sure. Those ships are just being upgraded then. Fantastic. We got our research speed upgrade. Might as well go straight for the research speed plus 4%. It's going to take a few days. Well, not a few days. It's going to take a few months. But should be fine. So when do you come available? You come available in after May. You are available whenever an election happens. So we can either go with railway innovation or with Stalliongradian tank factories. But those also depend on which one we do. Oh no, apparently actually any of the three work. Railway, that's a bunch of infrastructure and research built. Our 3 military factories. And a 22% research bonus, which is a very weird number. I don't know why 22%. Marshmallow gets 2 building slots. No, let's just get the tank factories. That's probably going to be more important in the long run. The summit has been held in the Supreme Council today, and Vasily suggested that Stalliongrad needs to focus on improving its infrastructure in order to create more workplace and connect remote areas together. Altidiya offers their plan of majoring the military industrial Stalliongrad itself. The state needs to protect itself, and it's up to the Soviets to decide what the plans are. Oh, well, it's too late. I've already chosen. We're going for the tanks. Do you really trust the Equestrians to let us live in peace? Look, they have a tank right on our border. You can't trust them. Just ignore our tank. That tank doesn't exist. Yeah, it's also, the mod also has like its own music track in here. But it's also got the regular Hearts of Iron 4 songs as well. Is there any like what do they have in here that's like a good name? I don't know why this one's blocked out. Let's do whatever. The Socialist Republic of Longsword has declared war on the Longswordian government. And then the County of Longsword has declared war. Okay, so there's apparently a 3-way civil war going on in Longsword. The County of Longsword has been under the rule of the reformist factions of the Griffonian Knights. These reformists have been cruelly persecuting the local ponies while failing to address any and other issues in their nation. Unrest has been brewing in the nation for some time now, and the ponies formed an organized resistance against the reformists. Rumor has that some Griffins, fed up with their government's atrocious behavior, have joined the ponies in the struggle. Meanwhile, General Conrad Silver Stallion has used the opportunity to revolt as well, leading a sinister elements of the Knights in the military in hopes to remind Longswordians of their duty. The ponies will be okay. Which I think was over here. Yeah, we saw them when we were trying to look for the other cities. We got a 3-way civil war. Turn off the fog of war, please. So we got the County of Longsword, a fascist. We have these guys, the communists, and we have these guys who are just non-aligned. 3-way civil war. Who's gonna actually win this? We have 3, 6, and 9. Well, it looks like you're probably gonna lose because you're just completely outnumbered. But a nice little 3-way civil war going on. I'm sure it won't last that long. It'll probably be over extremely quickly. Destruct the palace of the Soviets. Let's go for the next step. 35 political power. So apparently it's going to cost a lot of political power. Oh, we've been recognized. Fantastic. New Maryland recognized Stalliongrad. In a complete disregard with the will of the Equestrian government, New Maryland has formally announced that it will fully recognize Stalliongrad as its own independent state. Diplomatic relations between the two countries shall now be officially established in the upcoming weeks. With the sight of a new Stalliongrad embassy having already arrived, have been selected in sunset. The Equestrian ambassador has issued an official protest and has demanded the new Maryland government retracts its announcement, even going as sort of threatening to relinquish the government general from his office. Well, that's nice of you. Increase in opinion plus 15. They don't like us, but I'm assuming because they're trying to break free, they're going to support us. That's fine. Wing Bardi appoints pro-harmony government. Recent events and Wing Bardi have pushed prominent liberals to the forefront of the government, inciting instability seen abroad in Equestria, having proposed the idea of adopting a system similar to the one in Equestria. With the King's blessing, the motion passed in Parliament, and the Wing Bardi has officially adopted a harmony system of government. I don't know where that is. Is it you? No, you're a dragon tribe. I have no idea. Is it the islands? No, you're Hakuland. I mean, I guess I could just check the country list. What was it called? Wing Bardi, where are you? Oh, you're down here. Okay. Are you the leader of the faction? Okay, you're the okay. Low pony power. We can actually deploy some infantry as well. I guess we'll just set the deployment point to be there.
Our lands must be preserved.
Put them all. They have weird pony voices.
Ready to do our part. Answering the call.
Okay, sure, why not? So we finished our tank factories.
Ponies at the ready.
Yeah, be there, please. Thank you. So now we can't do anything. Okay, because we haven't supported anybody yet. And it's not after May. There's not a food source. Oh, because there's nothing we can actually do right now. Okay, there's nothing we can actually do in our focus tree at the time, for the time being. But that means, you know, we can get some more political power. 2 a day means we can pass some more laws pretty quickly. And, you know, keep building us a factory. Promotions of peace. Weekly stability goes up. Power gain goes down. And war support goes down. I think our stability is okay for the time being. Improve worker conditions. Stability. Factory output. Well, how many factories are we using now? It only went down 34%. Partial mobilization. Food shortages. Yeah, it actually did not make that much change. Oh yeah, this is getting used with the palace, right? Internal politics. Despite that both leaders have good points and reasonable approach to running the state, it's obvious that Altidiya is currently an inspirational leader for the people in the pony, capable of taking the future Stalliongrad into their own hooves. Vasily, on the other hoof, had a good start, but has been slowed down to a full stop. We need to take measures against Vasily's impulses to seize power of the party and expel him if necessary. Ladno. I don't know what those words mean. Okay, so we're not supporting. We can either compromise or we can vote for this lady or guy. I don't know who the hell this is. So 10 conditions, new ponies. What do you actually do? Political power, compromise. We're not cleansing the party. I can't tell if there's a glasses or handcuffs. It could be both. Okay, it's probably not both. Compromise or vote for Altidiya. Well, let's vote for Altidiya, because, you know, why not? They've led us to our state in the world, as far as I can tell. I'm not too sure. Summer Sun celebration. Ponies of all trots of life have gathered today in Canterlot to witness a Summer Sun celebration, originally a holiday made to commemorate Princess Celesta's victory over the festering nightmare. Nowadays it celebrates the longest day of the year, Princess Luna's return, and the magic of friendship. Not a sound could be heard as the princess climbed on the raised stiles, took a long gaze to the gathered ponies, and proceeded to raise the sun. The crowd watched in amazement as at the grand display of the all acorn's benevolence, and cheering continued long after the sun rose. Festivities continued in the day, reminder of the day. Spirit of Equestria resonating, and the continued showing of respect for her traditions. Lies, we know who truly raises the sun. Come on, Equestria. Equestria hates us. Allocated territory or provinces. We hate them because they also have core territories of ours. Which territories of those? Okay, you're a core. Apparently, like, the border regions are actually core territories of ours. So how dare they have our territory? Are you a core? Are you a core? No, you're not. You are a core of Nova Griffonia. So who won over here? So it looks like the fascist party was defeated. Apparently, is this their whole focus tree? It's very small. Apparently, this whole country is... Basically everywhere in this area is a non-militarized zone, which is wild. I don't know how that even happens. Research slot available. Let us... Yeah, well, it's 1007. What do these techs actually do for us? Monthly population plus 15%. Supply consumption goes down by... That's actually a lot. And apparently, as far as I can tell, these actually don't have years attached to them. We have mages. Monthly population probably would be fine. Oh, and then we get some winter attrition, heat attrition. Ah, that sounds like really good. So let us get the earth pony agriculture. And then the mage companies? Pony power, recovery rate, training time, soft attack. Sure, why not? Let's train up some unicorns. To me, that seems like a good thing. I'm hoping at least. So we've voted for Altidiya. Decisions available. Let us keep trying to build this palace. It's going to take us an actual eon. That's fine. And then this is somewhere later. I'm not too sure when that happens. So the new ponies, a new government. Decisions available. Ban fascism. Ban harmony and democratic parties. I mean, we don't need to do that because that doesn't help us at all. Altidiya is focused. The summit took place in the Supreme Soviet today, and after a long debate, the assembly decided to demote Vasily from his post. His policies have led to political and economic stagnation and desolation in the country. It's time for us to move forward and form a new government. Da. You need to be in the army. There we go. We can modify our government once again. We need to get more population, which I don't think's necessary. I mean, we have 0 right now, so maybe actually do want to do that. Is there anybody else though? Just quickly looking. Captain of Industry, Prince of Terror, War Industrialist. You don't actually help us at all, really. Infantry Expert, Army Logistics Commando. Can we change any of this? No, this is just, Okay. So, you know what? Let's just go up to Limited. Because that doesn't have any negative effects. It's only when you get to Extensive that there's actually any penalties. And this will allow us to get even more school population, which will be great for us. So we can train up some more troops. Let's just build even more. Let's couple that to 8 divisions. We're apparently missing 8,300 rifles, but you know, that's not actually a major deal, I think. We should be completely fine. The Griffin Liberation Army took 4 states. The Kingdom of Brofeld has been annexed. The Pirate and Civil War ends after nearly 3 years of bloody fighting in the fields of Pridwin. The Civil War ended with the Communist revolutionaries claiming the victory. The country is left devastated and will take many months of Griffins to rebuild their homeland. The fate of Broadfield, the royal family, and the future of the Pridwinian government is now in the hands of the claws of Comrade General Philip Redgald. The neighbors are worried about this turn of events. The Grand Galloping Gallia. An annual ball is held in Canterlot Castle tonight. The royal family, higher ranks of Equestrian government, and friends are gathering at the event to enjoy the evening and discuss political issues, fancy drinks, and classical music, or accompanying it through the night. The ball was ended with a splendid firework display. Equestria does not fail to support her traditions. To many ponies, this is an assurance of stability and prolonged peace of the good old Equestria. The wasteful royals. How dare they? So many countries are following all of these principles. So, harmony is looking pretty strong. Communist, it's, you know, it's not great, but it's looking pretty okay. I mean, 2 of those are us, so we can kind of ignore that for now. Fascist is also looking, they're looking pretty strong and non-aligned. We can ignore them forever because they don't actually matter. The civil war in Olenia. After weeks of civil unrest in the capital, King Joan and other nobles have fled the capital, leaving it in the hands of citizens. Ultraland Palace has reportedly been looted. Meanwhile, the Riksdag, formerly elected officials of the banned Deer's party, have returned and preparing to form a new government. The rebellion has spread to other cities where Deer are starting to arm themselves. While military officials have voiced their support for the new government, King Joan, meanwhile, has spoken out in the national radio and rallied his supporters against the communist threat. With no other options left, the state of civil war now exists in Olenia. We wish luck to our dear comrades. Where the hell is Olenia? Was it on this side? Oh, there it is. It's over here. Okay. We got the Kingdom of Olenia over here and the Deer's Republic. And they're going to be fighting it out amongst themselves. Another interesting thing actually about this mod is even though there are, let's say, I was looking around. Even though, let's say, we're communist and these guys are both communist, like, it's still, the game says that we're the same ideology. If you actually hover over it, it's, here we can see here, Socialist Vanguard Party, but these guys are Democratic Socialist. As opposed to, you can see over here, these guys are Imperialist, but then Dreadwing over here is, kind of like a theocratic empire kind of thing. So even though they're the same ideology in terms of game mechanics, their beliefs are slightly different, which I think is quite neat. I don't think that's in the base game at all, right? Like that's not in base Hearthstone 4. Everybody who's democratic has the exact same description, as far as I know. So who's actually going to win this war? We have 8 to 9 divisions against 7 to 16. So it's looking pretty one-sided, favoring the Deer. Hopefully at some point they might. Stalliongrad support, I'll support them. Why not? Can I actually send volunteers? We must have at least 22 divisions. Okay, so we can't do that quite yet, sadly. Equestria annexes the Buffalo Chiefdom, and the infamous Buffalo State has existed as an enclave state within Equestria for some decades now. Proud Buffalo Chiefs did not accept ruining and exploiting their soil by pony farmers. However, many experts doubted the state was truly independent as they fully relied on equestrian trade. The situation has now changed in recent years as new Buffalo leader rose to power. Chiefess Strongheart, she was known for her warm attitude towards ponies. As fellow, she accepted the Princess Celeste's offer of friendship, and today the integration of Buffalo State as an autonomous region of Equestria was finished. All the Buffaloes are going to receive full citizenship and farming subsidies. Maybe like the Dragon Tribe over here, which also has like a little bit of territory within Equestria. A new Daring Doe book. Daring Doe released a new book today. From what I have read, apparently she used a rainbow-haired character once again. No spoilers. I really don't understand the sudden change of pace and introduction of unnecessary characters. If that goes on, sales will go even lower. I wonder if this is the end of the Daring Doe Adventure series. Cold Head reported. Used to be good. I have no idea what that's in reference to. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching my Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to see or subscribe, and goodbye.